side. He's good in his positions. And look at him isolate these frags. What an ace right there. With a headshot, Nexa now has to fire back, and he does with 2. He's still alive, and he's got plenty of HP. It's the Glock instead. Shots 1, 2, 3. All headshots and all shots. Vintage stuff in the back of the B bomb site.
Was immediately in the flank. Poggers have the single USPS on tobacco at the back of this B bomb site. They obviously need this pickup. Spray not finding the initial headshots though. It's the Deagle picking instead. Tobacco towards the back of this site, gonna nail another one, and it's only Dennis remaining. He's trying to close in, and Tobacco sideswipes him and finds the headshot. 4-12. Poggers stays in.
3v1, they're on the site. Bomb isn't there though. Full rotation gonna be coming in here as he goes all the way to B site. One last member, Freiberg, 1v2. He's able to take down 1. The bomb is planted. Freiberg actually just gets spotted right as he zooms out of the scope. He does have the up. The one-shot potential is there. He misses. Freiberg gets 1. 1v1. Freiberg now. He's on the site. He gets 1. He gets the headshot and the defuse. Are you freaking kidding me, Freiberg?
Oh yeah!
Another man going down, and it is only Shazam left. 1 versus 3 here. This is a deadly dangerous display that I don't think is going to come to fruition. He's got 30 seconds to try and find this bomb plant. And he does so, but he needs all 3 frags right here. Shazam, there's the first. Back between boxes, and a great flick for the second. He knows that Fugly is closing in, but with the AK-47, he could actually finish off this map right here. Shazam needs the 3rd and final pickup, but this has to be a fast shot. Misses, and now he can close in, but it's the no-scope. Shazam, unbelievable stuff.
But Mixwell still has to sneak his way out of A main, and he's got company from behind. That nade right over the top isn't going to do anything, but a fast flick on 1 in the second. Mixwell blasts his way out of that situation with a pair of frags and 28 HP to his name. Now he needs to rotate towards the B bomb site. He's only got 10 seconds left on the clock. I'm not sure he's got enough time for this one. That bomb takes 4 seconds to plant, and he needs to get it last possible second. How does he manage it? Now the rotate has to come through. A 1 versus 3 that seemed impossible earlier now seems almost probable. And it might be pistol in hand to try and crack this one. Makes his way through. It's Deagle out instead. Him closing up the distance. Adrian behind in the flick.
E1. Clutch scenario. Order. Really looking for another round right here. Valiance is 1 shot away with any gun today.
Oh my goodness! INS shoots right over his head. Oh my god, he was 1 bullet away. And suddenly it's 9-1. Valiant showing off some backwards bunny hopping skills. Oh, that was right above his head.
Do anything so far, and this might all be over. They have to go for the they have to go for the 4, sorry, in this 17th, and Swisher, he puts we're going A. What an absolute joker. And obviously they are, but ripping straight through once again. There are the shots. Swisher as well, dealing a damaging blow to both their, well, economy, their faces, and also their pride. This has been a very one-sided game. Monty last alive, and they're just going to try and finish him off. 15-2. This one's over. Trying to tap him away. Stuff in the pit. Can't find him. Not playing very aggressive this time. He's trying to smoke, and he finds the second. Oh, and the third! Not hitting everything. Almost hits the 4th. Lethal and brutal on this B-bomb site. He doesn't really know that he's not defusing just yet. He has to bait out the second man as well. There's the kit and the smoke. I think he might be able to do this. He does bait him out. Oh, there's the headshot. Nicely done, Existence Galaxy. It's really down to HS to be the majority of this defense here. He needs to really heat up and hit some headshots here. Exactly like what it says on the tin. There's the first one. Nice flick upwards and HS doing all the damage. What was that? HS with a quad kill. He's going absolutely off the rails. We've got Relaxer coming from behind. He's on short.
Goodbye.
There's the opener shot hit. The bomb is planted right for him. He's got this angle nailed down and lined up. They need to just bait a shot out of him.
Goodbye.
Here, and, oh, there it is, but he nails it straight up. So just before the Molotov goes down, he needs to stop this. Oh, and he has stopped the defuse from coming in. Another shot from Relaxer, who does everything. A quad kill, a 1 versus 4 on the A bomb site. That is map and match point.
Going to be coming in. Oh, the jump going to be able to get them some information. The flash is going to be there, but now's the time to be aggressive. And Hunden's preoccupied at the moment. A couple of members already going to be storming the site. Freiberg takes one down. Hunden and Acker combine together to get another one, but it doesn't matter. Finally, Hunden able to take one down. He turns around, and Hunden gets 3 quick kills in a row while he's wounded. Where was this in the first half? Are you freaking kidding me?
And now Zaiwu in a 1 versus 2. He needs to breach open here, and he does spot out Freeman. There comes the crossfire, and Zaiwu, they both miss. I don't know how this is even able to happen, but with the AWP placed, Zaiwu's able to find both. Unbelievable. Zaiwu. 30 seconds left. Hayes shoots one right over the top line and leaves Zaiwu in a crucial 1 versus 3. He gets tagged by the flash, and through the smoke, Case just gets caught off guard. He's able to do damage and stay alive for now another Zaiwu 1v2. This time to finish off the entirety of Inferno and to push them through to nuke 1-0 up. Oh, there's a headshot. Oh, another one. Zaiwu. How does he even manage it? Time after time, they go through to nuke 1-0 up.
What's this? Oh my god, it's over. That's over. Mal's career is over. Mal can never play Counter-Strike again. I don't care what happens. He can never play Counter-Strike ever again. That's it. Done.
Bomb planted at the A bomb site, and Avantgarde with opportunities to close his series off. Now, Kicker, he's challenged up close and personal. There's a follow-up headshot. Just Sirison to keep this one alive, and he has the AWP posted in his hand. Follow-up flick. There's the first, and he has time on this clock. The Molotov placed, and that is nicely poised. Sanji here on the defuse. It's Sirison trying to bait the player out, but Sanji doesn't go for the peek. Instead, it's the AWP loading and the headshot. Sirison, can he find this bomb? Yeah, there it is.
And Tempo Storm's mid control has really just not come up with any results. Trying to get that AK. He's still not got it. He's going to run out of bullets before he gets here. He's actually going to give up on the AK.
Backs off after nailing one, and it shocks through the back and mid, still with plenty of bullets in the barrel, and that is classic vintage Shoxy right there. 12-12 equalizer could actually force up a third map here.
Nailing one, shocks through the back and mid, still with plenty of bullets in the barrel.
Now in a 2 versus 3, they need to stop this bomb from being defused, but he's hidden away in cover, and these USPSs can't connect with the shots. Zinkin is still alive and wasting plenty of time. Zori has to hold it up and defend his teammate, but Zinkin's going for these shots. He's trying to do it, but Zori's still on this bomb. He finally gets the defuse. The shots hit just an instant too late.
Avant-Garde, they are losing precious players towards this A bomb site. The C4 finally getting downed, as it is just James left. It was the star, and that's a pair of headshots to show us exactly why. MBK just holding down the angle, and he could very easily find the pickups, but it's the Glock instead. What a quad kill there to start things off today. And Avant-Garde starting off incredibly strong. Minute 40 on the clock. We'll see a 30th round here. Oh, and Jane, what a stunning tracer shot there. Apex drops, and how does he do it, Jane? Another just lining up faces. Vitality peeking into this dangerous crosshair, and now Zaiwu has to battle back twice as hard. Charging him down, MBK with a opening headshot, quicker drops. I don't know if they know that this AWP is up close and personal, but they certainly do now. Jane fires in, there's a second shot. Oh, and Jane does everything. Lines up 3 and 4 players. Unbelievable. The A bomb site gets shut down. How does he manage it? Every single angle covered. Charging him down, MBK with a opening headshot, quicker drops. I don't know if they know that this AWP is up close and personal, but they certainly do now. Jane fires in, there's a second shot. Oh, and Jane does everything. Lines up 3 and 4 players. Unbelievable. The A bomb site gets shut down. How does he manage it? Every single angle covered.
Got Relaxer coming from behind. He's on short.
Goodbye.
There's the opener shot hit. The bomb is planted right for him. He's got this angle nailed down and lined up. They need to just bait a shot out of him.
Goodbye.
Here, and oh, there it is, but he nails it straight up. So just before the Molotov goes down, he needs to stop this. Oh, and he has stopped the defuse from coming in. Another shot from Relaxer, who does everything. A quad kill, a 1 versus 4 on the A bomb site, and that is map and match point.
He is waiting, and Nexa with an instant assassination. They spot out Kicker as well. He goes for the cross, and well, this is the flash over to allow the peak for Otto. But yeah, what a nuts shot! Kicker, he's gone.
For Otto, but yeah, what a nuts shot!
Oh, whoa, whoa! Andrew! The Deagle Blaze picking up 2.
Just 40 seconds on the clock. Shocks instantly going to peek into this one. Pick it open. Freiburg finding 1, but Shock's able to counter. S-Tag finds another, and it's Lucky versus 2 to keep G2 in this series. An instant headshot does give him a bomb plan, and now a 1 versus 1 against Stavin, who's straight through this smoke, and Lucky needs to find a finishing frag, gets tagged up. Stav knows exactly where this T-Threat is playing from, but what a headshot. It's overtime.
You're too slow.
Shots outside, he's good in his positions, and look at him isolate these frags. What an ace right there. With a headshot, Nexa now has to fire back, and he does with 2. He's still alive, and he's got plenty of HP. It's the Glock instead. Shots 1, 2, 3. All headshots and all shocks. Vintage stuff at the back of the B bomb site.
Was immediately in the flank. Poggers have the single USPS on tobacco at the back of this B-bomb site. They obviously need this pickup. Spray not finding the initial headshots though. It's the Deagle picking instead. Tobacco towards the back of this site, gonna nail another one, and it's only Dennis remaining. He's trying to close in, and Tobacco sideswipes him and finds the headshot. 4-12. Probably stays in this.
3v1, they're on the site. Bomb isn't there though. Full rotation gonna be coming in here as he goes all the way to B site. One last member, Freiberg, 1v2. He's able to take down one. The bomb is planted. Freiberg actually just gets spotted right as he zooms out of the scope. He does have the up. The one-shot potential is there. He misses. Freiberg gets one. 1v1. Freiberg now. He's on the site. He gets one. And he gets the headshot and the defuse. Are you freaking kidding me, Freiberg?
Oh, yeah!
Another man going down, and it is only Shazam left. 1 versus 3 here. This is a deadly dangerous display that I don't think is going to come to fruition. He's got 30 seconds to try and find this bomb plant, and he does so, but he needs all 3 frags right here. Shazam, there's the first. Back between boxes, and a great flick for the second. He knows that Fugly is closing in, but with the AK-47, he could actually finish off this map right here. Shazam needs the 3rd and final pickup, but this has to be a fast shot. Misses, and now he can close in, but it's the no-scope. Shazam, unbelievable stuff.
But Mixwell still has to sneak his way out of A main, and he's got company from behind. That nade right over the top isn't going to do anything but a fast flick on one. All in the second, Mixwell blasts his way out of that situation with a pair of frags and 28 HP to his name. Now he needs to rotate towards the B bomb site. He's only got 10 seconds left on the clock. I'm not sure he's got enough time for this one. That bomb takes 4 seconds to plant, and he needs to get it last possible second. How does he manage it? Now the rotate has to come through. A 1 versus 3 that seemed impossible earlier now seems almost probable. And it might be pistol in hand to try and crack this one. Makes his way through. It's Deagle out instead. Him closing up the distance. Adrian behind in the flick.
E1. Clutch scenario. Order. Really looking for another round right here. Valiance is 1 shot away with any gun today.
Oh my goodness! INS shoots right over his head. Oh my god, he was 1 bullet away. And suddenly it's 9-1. Valiant showing off some backwards bunny hopping skills. Oh, that was right above his head.
Do anything so far, and this might all be over. They have to go for the they have to go for the 4, sorry, in this 17th, and Swisher, he puts we're going A. What an absolute joker. And obviously they are, but ripping straight through once again. There are the shots. Swisher as well, dealing a damaging blow to both their, well, economy, their faces, and also their pride. This has been a very one-sided game. Monty last alive, and they're just going to try and finish him off. 15-2. This one's over. Trying to tap him away. Stuff in the pit. Can't find him. Not very aggressive this time. He's trying to smoke, and he finds the second. Oh, the third! Not hitting everything. Almost hits the 4th. Lethal and brutal on this B-bomb site. He doesn't really know that he's not defusing just yet. He has to bait out the second man as well. There's the kit and the smoke. I think he might be able to do this. He does bait him out. Oh, there's the headshot. Nicely done, Existence Galaxy. It's really down to HS to be the majority of this defense here. He needs to really heat up and hit some headshots here. Exactly like what it says on the tin. There's the first one. Nice flick upwards, and HS doing all the damage. What was that? HS with a quad kill. He's going absolutely off the rails. We've got Relaxer coming from behind. He's on short.
Goodbye.
There's the opener shot hit. The bomb is planted right for him. He's got this angle nailed down and lined up. They need to just bait a shot out of him.
Goodbye.
And, oh, there it is, but he nails it straight up. So just before the Molotov goes down, he needs to stop this. Oh, and he has stopped the defuse from coming in. Another shot from Relaxer, who does everything. A quad kill, a 1 versus 4 on the A bomb site. And that is map and match point.
Smoke gonna be coming in. Oh, the jump gonna be able to get them some information. The flash is gonna be there, but now's the time to be aggressive. And Hunden's preoccupied at the moment. A couple of members already gonna be storming the site. Freiberg takes one down. Hunden and Acker combine together to get another one, but doesn't matter. Finally, Hunden able to take one down. He turns around, and Hunden gets 3 quick kills in a row while he's wounded. Where was this in the first half? Are you freaking kidding me?
And now Zaiwu in a 1 versus 2. He needs to breach open here, and he does spot out Freeman. There comes the crossfire, and Zaiwu, they both miss. I don't know how this is even able to happen, but with the AWP place, Zaiwu's able to find both. Unbelievable. Zaiwu, 30 seconds left. Hayes shoots one right over the top line and leaves Zaiwu in a crucial 1 versus 3. He gets tagged by the flash, and through the smoke, Case just gets caught off guard. He's able to do damage and stay alive for now another Zaiwu 1v2. This time to finish off the entirety of Inferno and to push them through to Nuke 1-0 up. Oh, there's a headshot! Oh, another one! Zaiwu! How does he even manage it time after time? They go through to Nuke 1-0 up.
What's this? Oh my god, it's over. That's over. Mal's career is over. Mal can never play Counter-Strike again. I don't care what happens. He can never play Counter-Strike ever again. That's it. Done.
Bomb planted at the A bomb site, and Avantgarde with opportunities to close his series off. Now, Kicker, he's challenged up close and personal. There's a follow-up headshot. Just Sirison to keep this one alive, and he has the AWP posted in his hand. Follow-up flick. There's the first, and he has time on this clock. The Molotov placed, and that is nicely poised. Sanji here on the defuse. It's Sirison trying to bait the player out, but Sanji doesn't go for the peek. Instead, it's the Orglowden and the headshot. Sirison, can he find this bomb? Yeah, there it is.
And Tempo Storm's mid control has really just not come up with any results. He's trying to get that AK. He's still not got it. He's going to run out of bullets before he gets here. He's actually going to give up on the AK.
Backs off after nailing one, and it shocks through the back of mid, still with plenty of bullets in the barrel, and that is classic vintage Shoxy right there. 12-12 equalizer could actually force up a third map here.
Nailing one. Shots through the back of mid, still with plenty of bullets in the barrel.
Now in a 2 versus 3, they need to stop this bomb from being defused, but he's hidden away in cover, and these USPSs can't connect with the shots. Zinken is still alive and wasting plenty of time. Zori has to hold it up and defend his teammate, but Zinken's going for these shots. He's trying to do it, but Zori's still on this bomb. He finally gets the defuse. The shots hit just an instant too late.
Avant-Garde, they are losing precious players towards this A-bomb site. The C4 finally getting downed, as it is just James left. It was the star, and that's a pair of headshots to show us exactly why. MBK just holding down the angle, and he could very easily find the pickups, but it's the Glock instead. What a quad kill there to start things off today. And Avant-Garde starting off incredibly strong. Minute 40 on the clock. We will see a 30th round here. Oh, and Jane, what a stunning tracer shot there. Apex drops. And how does he do it, James? Another just lining up faces. Vitality peeking into this dangerous crosshair. And now Zaiwu has to battle back twice as hard. Charging him down. MBK with a opening headshot. Quicker drops. I don't know if they know that this AWP is up close and personal, but they certainly do now. Jane fires in. There's a second shot. Oh, and Jane does everything. Lines up 3 and 4 players. Unbelievable. The A-bomb site gets shut down. How does he manage it? Every single angle covered. Charging him down. MBK with a opening headshot. Quicker drops. I don't know if they know that this AWP is up close and personal, but they certainly do now. Jane fires in. There's a second shot. Oh, and Jane does everything. Lines up 3 and 4 players. Unbelievable. The A-bomb site gets shut down. How does he manage it? Every single angle covered.
We've got Relaxer coming from behind. He's on short.
Goodbye.
There's the opener shot hit. The bomb is planted right for him. He's got this angle nailed down and lined up. They need to just bait a shot out of him.
Goodbye.
And, oh, there it is, but he nails it straight up. So just before the Molotov goes down, he needs to stop this. Oh, and he has stopped the defuse from coming up. Another shot from Relaxer, who does everything. A quad kill. A 1 versus 4 on the A-bomb site. And that is map and match point.
He is waiting, and Nexa with an instant assassination. They spot out Kicker as well. He goes for the cross, and well, this is the flash over to allow the peak for Otto. But yeah, what a nuts shot! Kicker, he's gone.
For Otto, but yeah, what a nuts shot!
Oh, whoa, whoa! Andrew! The Deagle Blaze picking up 2.
Just 40 seconds on the clock. Shocks instantly going to peek into this one. Pick it open. Freiburg finding 1, but Shock's able to counter. S-Tag finds another, and it's Lucky versus 2 to keep G2 in this series. An instant headshot does give him a bomb plan, and our 1 versus 1 against Stavin, who's straight through this smoke, and Lucky needs to find a finishing frag, gets tagged up. Stav knows exactly where this T-Threat is playing from, but what a headshot. It's overtime.
You're too slow.
Shots outside. He's good in his positions. And look at him isolate these frags. What an ace right there. With a headshot. Nexa now has to fire back, and he does with 2. He's still alive, and he's got plenty of HP. It's the Glock instead. Shots 1, 2, 3. All headshots and all shocks. Vintage stuff in the back of the B-bomb site.
Was immediately in the flank. Poggers have the single USPS on tobacco at the back of this B-bomb site. They obviously need this pickup. Sprout not finding the initial headshots though. It's the Deagle picking instead. Tobacco towards the back of this site, gonna nail another one, and it's only Dennis remaining. He's trying to close in, and Tobacco sideswipes him and finds the headshot. 4-12. Poggers stays in.
3v1, they're on the site. Bomb isn't there though. Full rotation going to be coming in here as he goes all the way to B site. One last member, Freiberg, 1v2. He's able to take down one. The bomb is planted. Freiberg actually just gets spotted right as he zooms out of the scope. He does have the up. The one-shot potential is there. He misses. Freiberg gets one. 1v1. Freiberg now. He's on the site. He gets one. He gets the headshot and the defuse. Are you freaking kidding me, Freiberg?
Oh, yeah!
Another man going down, and it is only Shazam left. 1 versus 3 here. This is a deadly dangerous display that I don't think is going to come to fruition. He's got 30 seconds to try and find this bomb plant, and he does so, but he needs all 3 frags right here. Shazam, there's the first. Back between...
Welcome to CSGO Fight Night.
Exactly like what it says on the tin. There's the first one. Nice flick upwards and HS doing all the damage. What was that? Who's he going to take the shot on initially? Thomas, Baymax, all 3, Schneider. Perfect, beautiful play.
Oh, here we go. Interest. I already know what's gonna happen. W7M.
Why are you guys just getting so annihilated? Oh my god! Mirren running out of bullets, but he's still gonna go for it. Oh my lord.
Hello and welcome everybody to CSGO Fight Night. My name is Jamie Squid Stewart, and I've got 2 amazing matches for you. Maybe the game of the tournament coming up between Grayhound and Chiefs. I'm hoping to get a lot of people over in the chat, so make sure to join us. We're in the Twitch chat for the next couple of hours. We're going to have special guests on Fight Night and all of that good stuff, so make sure that you get involved now. We've got 150 people here, but this match is just about to get started, and I'm sure we're going to have a whole lot more. These players are loading into the server, so let's have a little look at it. I think that this could be a very close game altogether, with pretty much all of these players able to step up at any individual time. I think that this is probably going to be, not to overhype it or anything, but one of the games of the whole of the group stage. We're going to let the players load in over the next 5-10 minutes and then get into the action.
Said it's a struggle, but you know I'm moving closer. Foreign girl, and she hot like California. I put my life into the hustle, now I want it. You gotta get it how you get it. I'ma do this till I die. I'ma do this till I die. I'ma do this till I die, baby. And if I see them pretty gaze and see his face, you know that I'ma do this till I die, baby.
I'ma do this till I die, no questions why. I'ma live this life. When you walk this road, it gets real cold and you feel alone. See, I keep my head up to the sky. I see dollar signs. I got no regrets, I'm doing fine. They can't kill my vibe. Cause them man weren't there when I was broke, when I had no P. Down on my knees, I had no choice. I was selling green. See, now I'm standing on my feet. I got things I've changed. Now when they see me in the range, they be acting strange. See, I can tell he's insecure. We don't speak the same. Well, that's a shame. Who's to blame? Cause I don't stay the same. Yeah, they smile up in my face, but them man are fake. And them man ain't tough, see them man bluff. Nah, they ain't real. See, I'm out here on my grind. I've been grinding for these years. Why do you wanna cuff, man? I was out there trying to hustle. Trap houses, real bosses, heavyweight, real muscle. See, I thank Jah for this music. It's the only thing that I can do. Ghost.
Said it's a struggle, but you know I'm always a foreign girl and she hot like California. I put my life into the hustle, now I'm on. You gotta get it how you get it. I'ma do this till I die. I'ma do this till I die. I'ma do this till I die, baby. And if I see them pearly gates and see his face, you know that I'ma do this till I die, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. We've got a great game coming up right now between Chiefs and Grayhound Gaming. I said that this, before the match, would maybe be one of the best of ones we'll see this series, or this season even. We've obviously got hundreds of best of ones coming in this group stage. No longer warm up, let's get into the action with the pistol round. Thank you very much. We've got 400 people joining us today. Make sure you get in that Twitch chat. All the regulars are joining us, of course, for this massive matchup. Let's see what Chiefs have to offer today. I think that, like, I guess Grayhound are slight favourites. I'm not really sure about this one because, yeah, you know, both these teams are very closely contested. Joseph, hey, man. How you doing today? I'm doing very well, man. I woke up this morning, knew that I had some prime games to cast. That's the perfect way to wake up in the morning. How'd you like your eggs in the morning? I like mine with a side of Counter-Strike. It's the bomb site, which is the final approach. Texter finds a pair of frags, but Zusi might also fall. He's one of the pivotal players on this Chiefs side, and he's trying to chip in. Of course, they start on CT first. So that's a big advantage to go into this game with. Who do I think will win? Well, I think Grayhound are favoured into this one. However, I don't think it's by much. I think that the scoreline's probably going to be quite close, and especially Chiefs winning that knife round. They've got onto the CT side first. Let's see what they can do. Dexter, he also falls. And Zusi, oh, we can wrap them both up. 1-0 on the board, and the CT's off to a good start. Even picking up the smokes. You see how the margins in Counter-Strike are so close. You want to pick up even that tiniest of investment. I like the squid spam. I love it, love it, love it. Thank you very much, everybody. 1-0 on the board. And Chiefs, they've got the WMP, double FAMAS, and then there's the MP9. Grayhound, no investment in this second. They want a full buy-up in round number 3. Going outside first, obviously trying to overwhelm these rifles. Blitz not going to fall for it. He pushes back. And Tex is able to take control. The Glock actually does rattle and find a shot. And Dexter tries to go for a sneaky plant on the A-bomb site. It's not going to work. Zusi with 2. That's a lot of money on the MP9. Remember, that's kill bonus in your pockets. $1,200 extra for him. And if he had a rifle, that would have only been $600. So pretty nice. Sniper rifle, only 2. And Grayhound Gaming go into the third round with a great big fat buy. Look at that. 5 AK-47s. What's that? 8 flashes. 5 lots of smokes. They've got everything to go for a burst or a straight execute wherever they want this round. They can fake this A-bomb site. They can do whatever they please. Blitz might have the AWP outside, and he does connect with the shoulder. Dexter drops in the initial moments of this third round. This is the opening buy for Grayhound. Crucial round for them. Honk, honk, honklet says 16-0 already. I hear this every day. Usually doesn't come to fruition. I think in EFL GG's illustrious history, we've only seen a couple of 16-0s. I think we've only seen maybe 2 or 3 in total, but Dick Stacy, double headshots out towards the A-bomb site. Those are the openings that he's going to need to win here today, and especially on the team side where it's so locked up. Cast another, draining it through, but it's, yeah, a double-double for Grayhound. Cast and Dick Stacy doing the damage, but Ofnu's still alive. He can trade out to an AK-47 or keep this UMP in hand. They're going to try and collapse onto his bomb site, and I wouldn't favour this. Yeah, going to B is the right option. That's the correct move. Now Urkas can rotate around downstairs and towards B. And now Ofnu's going to have to move downstairs. Moving through the fire and flames, right into Urkast's crosshair. Spots out the head, knows where he is. Smoke down, cuts off visual. This is okay play from Grayhound. Staying alive with both of these players. And Urkast instantly drops. Intelligent movement of that vents area. Navigation expert right there. Ofnu, as he wraps around, he's still got Malta to find. And yeah, he's lingering behind. There's the bomb, which is too far gone. It's going to explode. It's 2-1 for Grayhound Gaming. Chiefs here with a buy in the fourth, but it's going to be shaky. Zusi and Texter, they don't have any money going into this one. They've barely got the cash to make it work. So I think they'll be with the pistols, or is somebody going to drop them? Let's find out. Somebody had a... I think Texter survived the previous round. Well, no, Offnu survived the previous round, sorry. So he was able to drop over the rifle. That means 4 lots of investment with Zusi P250 in hand. He's fine with that. But on Nuke, these little crevices can be cracked right open into massive holes. And Offnu downstairs once again wants to smoke out. Grayhound might just push this. They do. Straight through to vent, and it's a double spray down. What was that headshot? Last bullet connecting. Offnu's doing humongous damage downstairs, and now they have to deal with Blitz's AWP. He's right around the corner. Dick Stacy trying to close in. They still haven't capitalized on this, man. Zusi coming in from behind once again. Wants the AK-47, but hasn't been able to salvage a rifle just yet. There it is. AK on the ground. 8 bullets remains. And Dick Stacy, if he can find this frag, he's back up to the A bomb site. He is. Bomb out in hand, and it's an instant plant. Now Chiefs, the cat become the mouse. They are back to attack this A bomb site. Big Dick Stacy. He might have the big honker. Does he have the big plays? Tux. Oh, he's defusing right on the edge of that Molotov. It stretches a little too thin, and Dick Stacy doesn't know it. Oh, Tux! Why did he get off? That would have been a guaranteed defuse. And he gets off with about 1.5 seconds left. Oh, finds a shot anyway. That's the round secured. Oh, wipe the sweat off your brow, Chiefs. That was exceptionally close. And with the AK-47 picked up from the CT side, they can drop that over to, I think Texter's probably going to grab it. Or is it Blitz? No, I think Blitz wants the AK. Zusi still can't really buy. He's got the MP9. Obviously, if you want to buy on the CT side, you kind of got to survive one of these rounds. Wow, we've got 800 people in the chat. Thank you very much for joining us here on CSGO Fight Night, brought to you by EFLGG. We've got a great show. We're following Grayhound's run through the MDL. They play Ground Zero next, but they've got a behemoth task against Chiefs first up. And of course, an upset's possible here. Chiefs, it would only be a narrow one. There's the instant headshot down to B. Ramp popped, and there's nobody here for defense, so Grayhound can get this bomb down swiftly. And the Molotovs are going to stretch Grayhound back. We've got 2 players here. Let's try and pop the flash over the top that rebounds into his teammate's face. And now the MP9 can start to chip in. Blitz. It's actually the AK-47 to steal away the frag. Chiefs finding kills and success. There are 2 players below, but will Chiefs realise this? Of course, you've got Sicko just tucked away inside the corner. There's the frag. They won't be expecting a second, but he pops out. Urcast, very quick on the mark. Knows that Texter's right above, and he is. Oh, Offnu trying to peek in, and he finds the frag. Needs to defuse, though, and he's not got a lot of time on the clock. Needed to grab the defuse kit, and he don't think he's got it. 1 second is going to be the last possible second. Offnu, can he find it? No, he can't. 3-2 here as Grayhound Gaming. 2 narrow defuses could have come into fruition, and that would have made it 5-0, but no, 3-2. Grayhound Gaming back in this matchup. Pause coming in. What is up, chat? Let's find out what's going on. If you've got any questions for me, post them in the chat. I'll be reading the Twitch chat over the next couple of hours. Thank you very much for joining us here today. 850 people on the EFLGG mainstream, and many, many more around the world on other websites as well, because we don't just stream on Twitch. If you prefer YouTube, you can type EFLGG in. Obviously, we're hosted by a lot of channels as well, so It's 3-2 right now. Chiefs picking up a force spy here in the 6th. I don't know what is spurred on this economic aggression. Really, really odd. This is a big risk. Grayhound Gaming are going to be, well, firmly in this game. If they can win this one, Blitz spots the head. Dexter didn't see that coming. He was out in the open, right behind, tucked inside the smoke. Didn't know that there was a scout on the other side. 3-2. And that's the Galil salvaged. Remember that Greyhound's guns aren't too powerful either. Look at that. Tech 9 on Motor. Galil's spread around. If Chiefs were going to win a force buy, it would probably be right here, right now. Remember, if they win it, this is worth at least 2 because Greyhound won't be able to buy into the next. Valve have also shuffled up that economy system. So you're going to be making different amounts of money than you were a week ago. Smoke's down, but I don't know why Greyhound didn't have a smoke outside. Surprised that it wasn't capitalized. This is the Eagles, of course, and they can be brutal, but Chiefs being cut apart. Greyhound a man up before they move down. Often he's able to trade it up, but the B-side defense has been crumbled. Dig Stacy. Go for the taps on the next man. Zusi drops. It's only Ofnu who's low on health. He's going to need a lot more than that to win this one. Trying to pop Flash out. Remember, Nuke is one of the hardest maps in the whole game to go for retakes on, especially this B bomb site, which is so closed off. Lots of angles and crevices to hide. Ofnu trying to make his way in with an impact frag, but they've got a crossfire established, and it's 1 bullet needed to take him out. Greyhound gaming up to 3, and Chiefs are going to be down to ecos here. What are they going to go for? Let's find out. Three to 3. And Greyhound Gaming, 4 lots of AK-47s, a single Galil. And then you've got Chiefs who have the 5 pistols. Ofnu with the 1 P250. Greyhound Gaming, of course, all rifles, as I said. They've got a little bit of follow-up investment as well. So a bit of residual cash, about $4,000 between the 5 of them. That's not enough to go for a buy in the next, and especially not if they get headshot like that by the USPSs. Oh, 3v3, and there is the trade up. 2 lots of USPSs left as Tux and Texter have to make the double T towards the A bomb site. It's headshots hit and Texter falling back. This is not working out for Chiefs right now. They tried to go for like economic aggression earlier on today. They tried to go for force buys, did not work out. It was Urkas just mowing them down. He's 11-5 right now. Malta, he's failed to get on the board just yet, but that hasn't really affected Greyhound Gaming too much. Whereas Chiefs, everybody really stepping up apart from Tux. He's on 2 kills, can't really blame him too bad. And everybody else kind of pulling their weight right now. Greyhound Gaming, this might be a fast push. I don't know what they're going to necessarily go for this time. Oh, and there's the big shot from Dexter. That trades it up. Now the Orc has to chip through. There's another man still to cross, and he gets naded back. That's a max damage nade right there. Ofnu, down to 46. And the bomb can instantly go down. This is working perfectly for Greyhound. They're completely battering on every single approach. And that's exactly what you need to make happen at these sort of points right now. It's 3-4, and Chiefs will be saving this one. No retakes on the B-bomb site going to come to fruition. They fall back. to CT spawn, to T spawn, want to split up those rifles. They don't want any opportunity for Grayhound to rip them all from the server. So a big play here, 3 to 5. All right, back into round number 9. 5 lots of AK-47s on the Grayhound Gaming side. For Chiefs, it's the single AWP, 3 lots of automatic rifles along with the pistol on Tux. He can't invest, of course, the only player to drop last round. And he doesn't want to go for any follow-up investment. This is economically the same as an eco because they will be able to buy next round with all the residual cash from no investment in round number 9. Let's see if they can win it, though. Their economy will be on a float if they can. So they're priming themselves up to be in a good position and playing a lot more reserved here. Nevertheless, still a hard round to take. And trying to move into A. Instead, it's outside and a really wide peek from Blitz. I don't know why he's exposing himself like that. All in the open. And Sicko's able to take control. It's an AUG on the flank. Nobody's here. They'll now know that it's not towards the A-bomb site in Tux. We'll be able to mow them down from behind. There's the AK-47 dropping. Bomb as well. 3 versus 2 now is Grayhound Gaming. Probably going to slip downstairs once again. Going up to A is a dangerous threat. You've got to move through choke points. B could be as well. You never know, you never know. Ofnu watching up top. And yeah, with nobody moving up ladder, it is going to be the B-bomb site taken. Zusi, he's not down here either. Chiefs wanted to stay together and gamble that it was going to be towards A, but that doesn't happen. Zusi instantly picks in with one. Bomb goes down, can't trade off the planter. Smokes are down and Urcast, able to mow him up. It's 6 to 3. Grayhound Gaming off to a lightning fast start. Almost 1,000 people here. Thank you very much for joining us on EFLGG. We just got to 20,000 followers the other day. We want to get to 1,500,000 views as well. Those are little goals right now. If you could help us out. Minecraft Meister, be nice to John. John's lovely. Oh, awkward Molotov inside. Sicko going for the rotate around, and Grayhound straight onto the A-bomb site. They've got many reinforcements who can go for this push. Remember, this is a full buy from Chiefs. Many players fall, and Tux last alive, all out in the open, gets traded out. Only Blitz remains. He's got the flank, but an AWP to use and utilise. It's a difficult weapon to make work in the flank. He will probably be able to find a surprise shot. There it is. Smolter in the open. Once again, catching flak. However, the AWP now has to close off the next 2 players, and Sicko catches timing. It's 3 to 7. Grayhound Gaming on the board again. And this time, perhaps for 2, since Chiefs. I think this is going to just be pistol armor. What is that Twitch spam? Insane for a video game, I guess. If you find that insane, your real life probably isn't much. I'm watching the game and don't feel anything. Well, to be fair, I am. Unlike all of you here. Married. She's a pharmaceutical salesman, but a lot of people tell her she should have been a model and have 2 children. So yeah, this kid stuff isn't really entertaining to me. Thank you very much, Twitch chat. Thank you for your contribution this morning. There you go. I'm going to continue the Twitch spam as well. There it is in chat. 3 to 8. Castus the GOAT. Thanks very much. I do appreciate that. But you know, since I'm on Twitch, you've got to give the fans what they want, haven't you? You got to give the followers what they want. They want a Twitch chat spam. I'm gonna do it. 3 to 8 here. Grayhound Gaming halfway there to the Magic 16 on the T side of Nuke as well. This map has looked a little more T-sided as of late, but still, yeah, extremely defensive heavy. Malta straight up spray through the smoke. He's going to find the opening, and they capitalise off the back of that. Stacy with a follow-up headshot. 1 minute 30 left, and they've already pretty much ripped open the round with Urkas finding another outside. It's a 5 versus 2, and Chiefs can't do anything about any of these situations. What's going on? They're very low on nades, but I don't think that that's what's hurting them right now. They're just being traded out and outmaneuvered by a Grayhound Gaming side whose team playing coordination seems faultless. Another from Urkas outside in Texter. He's down to 38 HP right now. This is going to be so damn difficult, and Dexter knows where he is. He's got his hunting hat on, and he wants to find this final frag. Stacy's got the crossfire, and it's 9 to 3. Am I from Austria as well? No, I'm not from Austria. I am from the UK. I'm from England. Coming live from our EFLGG London studios. Looks like this scoreline 9 to 3 might not get closed up anytime soon, since Chiefs have pistols. They're about to walk into a crossfire. A big spray down from Malta, and, oh, cannot capitalise. So Grayhound do evenly trade as Texter finds one outside. Now a 2 versus 3. Maybe I cast a curse this one, because although Urcast is upstairs, lingering, Sicko's been damaged ever so slightly. He's moving up from behind. Messy spray down, finally connects. And now he's moving downstairs. Both players are here. Spots up Zeusy. Knows that he's moving upstairs. Both players can peek this. Nade through. That bounces very nicely, and there's the final shots. Grayhound Gaming capitalise. It's up to double digits for them, as they could secure 12 at the end of this half. Fap King Pro says he studies in the Papa London School. Thanks very much. Hope you're doing well here this morning. Of course you are. We've got a great show. 1 minute 40 on the boardy. Nade pouring through. Oh, and Chiefs trying to go for the aggressive AWP shot. Missing their marker. And it is the AK-47 to tap upstairs. Smokes are in. And Dick Stacy, oh, trying to go for the spray down. Briefly misses it. And Grayhound Gaming do make a coordinated charge down ramp towards the B bomb site. Tux is watching and waiting here. He needs reinforcements if they are going to move downstairs, but it does kind of look like they're setting up for somewhat of a fake. But Offnu's got a good angle to be able to contest this. He's inside. If he turns around, he's got coverage of ramp also. And with Blitz possibly finding this frag outside, Chiefs are quite nicely positioned to be able to deal with this one. It all comes down to who's going to find these pickups. And it's Dick Stacy on the first. The AWP outside. Oh, gets taken out as well. Blitz trying to turn the corner. And he loses his face. And Chiefs just falling apart once again. What can Zeusy do? 20 HP and contested on all fronts, all angles. Both players just so low. And Tex just trying to wrap away and fall back. He's down to B. And he does get spotted. Bomb dropped. Oh, 9 seconds left. They have to find him. They do. 3 to 11. They would have had 2 players in there. That was an opportunity for Chiefs to get back on the board, but apparently not. They're 8 behind. I don't want to play on Forest Bet, mate. I want to cast a game of Counter-Strike. It's 3 to 11 right now. 5 lots of AK-47s, and the AWPs vacant from this server. Not here, not present. Gone. Nobody can buy them, they can't afford. Grayhound could have afforded, but deciding to go for the 5 AK-47s as well, just deciding that this is the optimum setup. And Ortic Stacy, how did he not get picked there? Offnu's got the angle covered, and that is all 3 frags. That might be a 4th on the board for Chiefs now, as Dexter down to just 1 HP. He has to make the godlike 1 versus 4 clutch with just a single point of health. It's 4-11, and Grayhound Gaming with a big lead going into their CT side.
Can't get him off that thing. Up all night he is.
Stamina. Don't underestimate it.
Dedication! Ready, let's go!
That's just what we need!
Welcome back, everybody. Going into the second pistol round now, and it is 11-4. Chiefs obviously need this pistol. This is a must-win for them. For Grayhound, it's just a cherry on top. They'll be able to close this one out potentially earlier. Molotov's dropping in, and Dexter in with the nade. How much damage is that going to do? Nothing. It bounces the wrong way. It rebounds off the grill there. And the smoke not placed just yet. They want to place it to actually drop this bomb and plant it to force the afterplant inwards. Blitz with 1 frag and actually spots out the second man. Difficult retake now on the B bomb site, and Chiefs are coming out on top. Grayhound can't defend, and it's only Urkas left. 1v4. It will be... Oh, Texter to find him. Beautiful 90-degree turn. I don't like Rocker fans' point. You can have 12 threes. You can have dominant scorelines in any region. Like, how many times have you seen 14 one-halves in like Europe or whatever, or NA, or in any other region for that matter? You get it all the time. Sicko's not going to spot anybody just yet, but seem to have some information through that smoke. Chiefs then drop 2 players down to 2 and 5. And Offnu might be holding up the flank, but now he's coming back up. Chiefs might want to switch this up on Grayhound Gaming. Switch the MAC-10 over to Offnu, Khalil over to Blitz, and then everybody else with the rifles apart from Tux with the UMP. They're going up towards the A-bomb site and pushing straight through this smoke here. They need to take out a deadly crossfire, and it might be the Deagles in the back to do the damage. Grayhound Gaming, how are they shutting down this round? Chiefs had all of the advantages coming into this one, and Urkas with a follow-up headshot again. It's just Tux remaining. And he's got a 1v5 on his hands. Borderline impossible. Grayhound Gaming went for the buy, and now it's 12-5. Just turning it around on the flip of a coin. Remember, Grayhound Gaming's playing next against Ground Zero here on EFL GG. "27 kills on Urkas right now. Oh, it's straight through the smoke. Siku's able to connect again, along with Dexter. That's a straight frag, and Dexter down to 9 HP. This is a better opening than they found last round, and this time Grayhound have the rifles to complement. This should be an easy time. It should be a splash. And and the smoke and molly do drop. That forces the player out, and Dexter should have been taken down there. Zusi, you need to take your chances. You can't miss those. Again, the scout connects. 13-5. A very convincing round for Grayhound Gaming as they look to close this map. Who thinks I should get rid of Rockafan? Let's have a vote. Say exclamation mark ban Rockafan or exclamation mark save Rockafan. And we'll let Twitch chat decide. Exclamation mark ban or exclamation mark save Rockafan. Oh, we've already got a ban. A couple of bans. Let's see what people say. 13-5. Be nice, guys. Be nice. Be nice, Australian people. No bad language or anything. 14-5. People want the ban hammer, though. He is being a bit of a nuisance. I think he might behave now. Like I said, let's give him another chance. 14-5. Now the Org picking in towards ramp, and they're going to peek him single-handedly. That was just a straight peek from off noon. Now they're going for the push, but it's 1-by-1 once again, and he's able to find 3 exceptionally fast frags, and it's a complete cleanup. Not 1 HP of damage done. Grayhound Gaming, do we even need to watch the last round? This is going to be, I think, a 16-5. Chiefs don't even have the money to hold this one up, and Grayhound Gaming, they should. It's 30 frags on Urcast. That is sensational stuff. There's no point, I don't think, in even playing this without. This is just a one-sided game. I think so many people are incredibly excited for it, and now it's just fallen on its face. It's outside, and Sicko finding the opening pickup. Orp connects. They've got to move past Dexter's angle as well, but these, 2 players outside. It's Dexter catches one through the smoke, lots of damage done, almost the quadruplet of spray downs, and it's only Tux remaining versus 3. He has barely a chance to do this one. This is tragic. Deagle lurking up behind. He's got 3 kills to find. And Malta might be able to finish him. Yeah, he does. Great frag. 16-5 there. And Grayhound Gaming, they're able to take it. They take the bacon here in the first map between these 2 teams in the MDL. Great stuff, of course. The big player in this game, Cast, of course. 30-plus frags in this single matchup. That is pretty damn sensational, I've got to say. Well, we've had 1,000 people here. If you want to ask your questions in the chat, do so. I'll be around for the next quarter of an hour, 20 minutes in the chat. And everything, everything that you guys are doing, that's what we want right now. So next game, it's going to be Grayhound versus Ground Zero. That's coming up in about quarter of an hour's time. So make sure that you place your bets on that match, do whatever you want to do, because we'll be back in about quarter of an hour's time for this concluding match of the day. See you in a sec.
Oh, what's this? Oh! Oh my god, it's over. That's over. Mal's career is over. Mal can never play Counter-Strike again. I don't care what happens. He can never play Counter-Strike ever again. That's it. Done.
The bomb planted at the A bomb site, and Avantgarde with opportunities to close his series off. Now, Kicker, he's challenged up close and personal. There's a follow-up headshot. Just Sirison to keep this one alive, and he has the AWP posted in his hand. Follow-up flick. There's the first, and he has time on this clock. The Molotov placed, and that is nicely poised. Sanji here on the defuse. It's Sirison trying to bait the player out, but Sanji doesn't go for the peek. Instead, it's the AWP loading and the headshot. Sirison, can he find this bomb? Yeah, there it is.
And Tempo Storm's mid control has really just not come up with any results. He's trying to get that AK. He's still not got it. He's going to run out of bullets before he gets here. He's actually going to give up on the AK.
Backs off after nailing one, and it shocks through the back of mid, still with plenty of bullets in the barrel, and that is classic vintage Shoxy right there. 12-12 equalizer could actually force up a third map here.
Nailing one. Shocks through the back of mid, still with plenty of bullets in the barrel.
Now in a 2 versus 3, they need to stop this bomb from being defused, but he's hidden away in cover, and these USPSs can't connect with the shots. Zinken is still alive and wasting plenty of time. Zori has to hold it up and defend his teammate, but Zinken's going for these shots. He's trying to do it, but Zori's still on this bomb. He finally gets the defuse. The shots hit just an instant too late.
Avantgarde, they are losing precious players towards this A bomb site. The C4 finally getting downed, as it is just James left. It was the star, and that's a pair of headshots to show us exactly why. MBK just holding down the angle, and he could very easily find the pickups, but it's the Glock instead. What a quad kill there to start things off today. And Avantgarde starting off incredibly strong. Minute 40 on the clock. We'll see a 30th round here. Oh, and Jane, what a stunning tracer shot there. Apex drops, and how does he do it, Jane? Another just lining up faces. Vitality peeking into this dangerous crosshair, and now Zaiwu has to battle back twice as hard. Charging him down, MBK with a opening headshot, quicker drops. I don't know if they know that this AWP is up close and personal, but they certainly do now. Jane fires in, there's a second shot. Oh, and Jane does everything. Lines up 3 and 4 players. Unbelievable. The A bomb site gets shut down. How does he manage it? Every single angle covered. Charging him down, MBK with a opening headshot, quicker drops. I don't know if they know that this AWP is up close and personal, but they certainly do now. Jane fires in, there's a second shot. Oh, and Jane does everything. Lines up 3 and 4 players. Unbelievable. The A bomb site gets shut down. How does he manage it? Every single angle covered.
We've got Relaxer coming from behind. He's on short.
Goodbye.
There's the opener shot hit. The bomb is planted right for him. He's got this angle nailed down and lined up. They need to just bait a shot out of him.
Goodbye.
And, oh, there it is, but he nails it straight up. So just before the Molotov goes down, he needs to stop this. Oh, and he has stopped the defuse from coming in. Another shot from Relaxer, who does everything. A quad kill, a 1 versus 4 on the A bomb site, and that is map and match point.
He is waiting in Nexa with an instant assassination. They spot out Kicker as well. He goes for the cross, and well, this is the flash over to allow the peak for Otto. But yeah, what a nuts shot! Kicker, he's gone.
For Otto, but yeah, what a nuts shot!
Oh, whoa, whoa! Andrew! The Deagle Blaze picking up 2.
Just 40 seconds on the clock. Shox instantly going to peek into this one, pick it open. Freiburg finding 1, but Shox able to counter. S-Tag finds another, and it's Lucky versus 2 to keep G2 in this series. An instant headshot does give him a bomb plan, and now a 1 versus 1 against Stavin, who's straight through this smoke, and Lucky needs to find a finishing frag, gets tagged up. Stav knows exactly where this T-Threat is playing from, but what a headshot. It's overtime.
You're too slow.
Shox outside. He's good in his positions. And look at him isolate these frags. What an ace right there. With a headshot. Nexa now has to fire back, and he does with 2. He's still alive, and he's got plenty of HP. It's the Glock instead. Shots 1, 2, 3. All headshots and all Shox. Vintage stuff at the back of the B bomb site.
Immediately in the flank. Poggers have the single USPS on tobacco at the back of this B bomb site. They obviously need this pickup. Spray not finding the initial headshots though. It's the Deagle picking instead. Tobacco towards the back of this site, gonna nail another one, and it's only Dennis remaining. He's trying to close in, and Tobacco sideswipes him and finds the headshot. 4-12. Poggers stays in.
3v1, they're on the site. Bomb isn't there though. Full rotation gonna be coming in here as he goes all the way to B site. One last member, Freiburg, 1v2. He's able to take down 1. The bomb is planted. Freiburg actually just gets spotted right as he zooms out of the scope. He does have the up. The one-shot potential is there. He misses. Freiburg gets 1. 1v1. Freiburg now. He's on the site. He gets 1. And he gets the headshot and the defuse. Are you freaking kidding me, Freiburg?
Oh yeah!
Another man going down, and it is only Shazam left. 1 versus 3 here. This is a deadly dangerous display that I don't think is going to come to fruition. He's got 30 seconds to try and find this bomb plant, and he does so, but he needs all 3 frags right here. Shazam, there's the first. Back between boxes, and a great flick for the second. He knows that Fugly is closing in, but with the AK-47, he could actually finish off this map right here. Shazam needs the 3rd and final pickup, but this has to be a fast shot. Misses, and now he can close in, but it's the no-scope. Shazam, unbelievable stuff.
But Mixwell still has to sneak his way out of A main, and he's got company from behind. That nade right over the top isn't going to do anything but a fast flick on 1 in the second. Mixwell blasts his way out of that situation with a pair of frags and 28 HP to his name. Now he needs to rotate towards the B bomb site. He's only got 10 seconds left on the clock. I'm not sure he's got enough time for this one. That bomb takes 4 seconds to plant, and he needs to get it last possible second. How does he manage it? Now the rotate has to come through. A 1 versus 3 that seemed impossible earlier now seems almost probable. And it might be pistol in hand to try and crack this one. Makes his way through. It's Deagle out instead. Him closing up the distance. Adrian behind in the flick.
E1. Clutch scenario. Order. Really looking for another round right here. Valiance is one shot away with any gun to die.
Oh my goodness! INS shoots right over his head. Oh my god, he was one bullet away. And suddenly it's 9-1. Valiant showing off some backwards bunny hopping skills. Oh, that was right above his head.
Do anything so far, and this might all be over. They have to go for the they have to go for the 4, sorry, in this 17th, and Swisher, he puts We're Going A. What an absolute joker. And obviously they are, but ripping straight through once again. There are the shots. Swisher as well, dealing a damaging blow to both their economy, their faces, and also their pride. This has been a very one-sided game. Monty last alive, and they're just going to try and finish him off. 15-2. This one's over. Trying to tap him away. Stuff in the pit. Can't find him. Not very aggressive this time. Trying to smoke, and he finds the second. Oh, and the third! Not hitting everything. Almost hits the 4th. Lethal and brutal on this B-bomb site. He doesn't really know that he's not defusing just yet. He has to bait out the second man as well. There's the kit and the smoke. I think he might be able to do this. He does bait him out. Oh, there's the headshot. Nicely done, Existence Galaxy. It's really down to HS to be the majority of this defense here. He needs to really heat up and hit some headshots here. Exactly like what it says on the tin. There's the first one. Nice flick upwards, and HS doing all the damage. What was that? HS with a quad kill. He's going absolutely off the rails. We've got Relaxer coming from behind. He's on short.
Goodbye.
There's the opener shot hit. The bomb is planted right for him. He's got this angle nailed down and lined up. They need to just bait a shot out of him.
Goodbye.
Here, and oh, there it is, but he nails it straight up. So just before the Molotov goes down, he needs to stop this. Oh, and he has stopped the defuse from coming in. Another shot from Relaxer, who does everything. A quad kill, a 1 versus 4 on the A bomb site, and that is map and match point.
Going to be coming in. Oh, the jump going to be able to get them some information. The flash is going to be there, but now's the time to be aggressive. And Hunden's preoccupied at the moment. A couple of members already going to be storming the site. Freiberg takes one down. Hunden and Acker combine together to get another one, but doesn't matter. Finally, Hunden able to take one down. He turns around, and Hunden gets 3 quick kills in a row while he's wounded. Where was this in the first half? Are you freaking kidding me?
And now Zaiwu in a 1 versus 2. He needs to breach open here, and he does spot out Freeman. There comes the crossfire, and Zaiwu, they both miss. I don't know how this is even able to happen, but with the AWP place, Zaiwu's able to find both. Unbelievable. Zaiwu, 30 seconds left. Hayes shoots one right over the top line and leaves Zaiwu in a crucial 1 versus 3. He gets tagged by the flash, and through the smoke, Case just gets caught off guard. He's able to do damage and stay alive for now another Zaiwu 1v2. This time to finish off the entirety of Inferno and to push them through to nuke 1-0 up. Oh, there's a headshot. Oh, another one. Zaiwu, how does he even manage it time after time? They go through to nuke 1-0 up.
What's this? Oh my god, it's over. That's over. Mal's career is over. Mal can never play Counter-Strike again. I don't care what happens. He can never play Counter-Strike ever again. That's it. Done.
Hello and welcome everybody to CSGO Fight Night. My name is Squid CS and we've got a phenomenal matchup coming up. Grayhound versus Ground Zero. I'm very excited to be here and I won't be taking you through the action on my own. I'm joined by Ben Wynn, everybody. Special guest. How are you doing, Ben?
Hey, going guys.
He's doing good. He's doing good. We got
right.
Ben, of course, MMA star, recently fought as well. How are you doing today? You excited to get into this matchup?
Good. Yeah, I'm doing all right. You know, I know that we have two Aussie teams on the lineup today, and I'm gonna do my best to put on my best Aussie accent because I'm Australian.
You're Australian? Yeah, you've got to like tone it down and stuff. Where are you actually playing from today? Where are you watching from?
From Australia.
You
From
are
Brisbane,
actually in Australia because I know that you spend like some time in the States.
Yeah, that's why you wanted me, right?
And then yeah, no, I get yeah as well. But you are also Ben. Yeah. You also are the man.
I am.
That's the other reason as well.
I'm excited to be here and watching two Aussie teams go at it. Pretty excited to watch my new home country go at it.
Phenomenal stuff. Well, a great pistol round from Ground Zero. Of course, they're the underdogs in this game, Ben, so they're not expecting to really win this one. Grayhound Gaming have just smashed Chiefs, who are, on paper, a much better team. They are, well, one of the better teams in Australia, and, of course, they were looking to beat, and then they lost 16-5, and that was on the CT side of Nuke as well. So we're expecting a good performance from Grayhound here, but in the pistol round, completely falling apart, and a nice headshot to finish things off, but it won't secure the round. It's 1-0 to Ground Zero.
Hey, we got the underdog versus the big dog, but you never know, man. You might see a surprise, and yeah.
You absolutely never know, especially coming into these games where you're not playing with the world's best teams. These aren't tier 1 teams. These are more like tier 2 teams. So sometimes consistency can be a little issue, especially with Grayhound. They've had some shaky results, and then they've had some really strong results as well. So a very mixed bag coming into this one. A mixed buy as well from Grayhound, who decide to force into this second. They played very aggressively in terms of the economy situation in the last game. Of course, that last game was on Nuke. This is on Overpass. They're kind of similar maps. What would you say your favorite map is?
My favorite map? Probably Dust.
Dust is a classic, isn't it? Like Dust
OG,
is their standalone classic map.
Maybe Aztec.
Aztec?
I like Aztec. Yeah.
What are you talking about? You can't play Aztec. I don't even know if that's in the game anymore. I don't even think you can play it.
You can't play Aztec anymore?
I don't think so. I think they removed it.
That's like an OG map. Oh man.
Yeah, Aztec. That was always a fun map. You've got the.
It was fun.
Like, what do you even like about Aztec?
I just like the different levels. You can go down in the river. You can go double doors.
You like all the foliage?
Yeah, I don't know. I just liked it. I think it was really good at it.
Aztec was one of those really weird maps as well because it's like totally unique. There's no other map like it. You got so many different levels, and just like it's always a lot of fun to have different maps in CS. Oh, big double spray down there. Could have actually connected. Void almost goes down, but it's traded up. Sicko with another one. Moe's last alive, and if he gets dinked here, that would be a disgrace towards the back of the B-bomb site. Dexter needs to move in. He's got the CZ75 in hand, and it might be time to just save the AK-47. He backs off, and they're trying to trace him down. Moe very close to finding that frag, and it is 2-0 to Ground Zero. Joseph in the chat, Ben, says, no, not Aztec. You can download it from the workshop, so apparently you can still play it, but doesn't seem
there you go.
Totally popular.
I was also a fan of Office. I don't know if it's in the rotation or not.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can play
Is it?
Office. We played some Office against the British Army. That was fun.
I like Office.
And Office is like a very different map as well, because it's much like no other map that you see.
Yeah.
It's like tight, windy corridors.
Very close combat orientated.
Yeah, and of course it's a hostage map as well. So
Yeah.
it's not bomb defuse. You know, I think that they could actually make Office into a competitive map if they made it a bomb sites and if they did something with some of the angles. So I think that the window angle where you're like looking outside, you know, when like right outside of T spawn, you're like right outside and there are massive windows and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think that
Yeah,
like if they clean those angles up slightly, then that could be a competitive map.
Yeah, I never went that way.
What
to
did
get
you
the
do? You went up
hostages.
through the corridor straight away? Just
Yeah, I
inside?
always went up to the big windows. Just when you spawn CT spawn, just
Yeah.
just go up the windows, jump up to the windows and start clear my way through to the hostages.
You have to slash your way through the windows and then get your way
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the hostage zone or whatever it's called. I know it's not called a bomb site. I guess they call it like the extraction point or the extraction zone. I'm
There
not
you
sure.
go. There you go.
There you go. Those are my technical terms right there. That's how much I know about hostage maps. Because in all the time that I've cast, I've never cast a hostage map. Like in a competitive series, because pro teams don't really play them.
They don't?
No,
Why is
not
that?
at all. And I don't
okay.
know why, because I think that it could be like quite a lot of fun. But like right now in CS, it's all about the bomb defusal maps. It's like D underscore, which is like demolition.
Right.
Or no, D stands for defuse, I think actually. DM stands for demolition. So yeah, we've got a scoreline here, 3-0. Ground Zero, the underdogs are winning. Have you got any opinions on their play so far?
I'm sorry, you cut out there for a second.
So obviously it's 3-0 on the board. Have you got any opinions on what we've seen from these two teams so far?
I mean, no, not really. The Ground Zero's coming in with 3 wins, 3 rounds. Nice strong start, which is very important. Getting that economy up, getting those monies, and yeah, hopefully they can keep on going. I always like to see the underdogs win for some reason.
That's really popular. Everybody loves to see a good underdog Cinderella storyline. Here's the big question though. Obviously, the map Cash. Australians call it Cache. Did you know that?
What?
Do you call it Cache? You call it
No.
Cash? No, okay. Because obviously
Cache.
you're living in
Cache.
Australia. Yeah, they call it Cache.
I think you mean New Zealanders.
No,
that
Sponge.
accent.
Sponge from Australia calls it Cache. Like a totally different word. Like it's crazy.
Maybe it's one of those words the young kids should not use nowadays. I have no idea. I've never heard that before.
It's like slang.
Cache. Nah.
Cache. So Sponge, who's like an ex Vox Manor and Renegades player, calls it Cache.
Uh-huh.
He's like, yeah, right, we're going
Okay.
through to Cache next. I don't know. That's such a weak. That's such a weak
Alright.
impression. That's such a poor impression right there.
Fair dinkum.
They say, do you say potato or potato as well? These are
Potato.
the core questions coming from the Twitch chat, man. We've got to give them all of the answers that they want. And we got
Yeah,
Ape Zane in the Twitch chat as well.
Hey.
So yeah, 1 to 3.
Zane.
Ape Zane. 1 to 3. And Grayhound Gaming starting to find some kills. What's your actual favorite weapon to use in CS?
Ooh, my favorite weapon probably AK for the T side, and what is it? The cult?
Yeah,
don't
like
know
the
what they
Colt
call
or
it
the
nowadays.
M4, the M4A1S.
M4.
Or do you use the silencer or do you take that off?
I take it off because I don't like it. I feel like it. I don't something in my brain. I feel like it doesn't shoot as accurately.
Yeah, wait. So you use the M4A1S so with the silencer, and then you take the silencer off.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Nobody does that. Nobody in the game does that. That's
I don't know. It's
like
just
a
in my
unique
head.
thing.
It just doesn't like the sounds and stuff. It just doesn't sound right to me. Like I've never
Yeah.
been a fan of using the silencer in CS.
I guarantee that like freaks your opponents out.
Yeah.
Because when they hear that gun without the silencer on it, they'll be like so
What
messed
the
up.
heck is this guy
Because
doing?
it's a
Yeah.
gun sound that you never ever hear. It's like really cool because with the silencer, it's like
Yeah, I do it. I do it to throw them off, man. Throw them off the game.
yeah, you use it. It's mind games, isn't it? And you've got to be
Yeah,
all
it's all
about
about
mind
mind
games in
games.
MMA, haven't you? You've
Of
got to like
course.
get inside your
Yeah, it's-
opponent's head and then
90%, you know, like Conor McGregor, you know, get in their face and start throwing energy drinks at people.
across the whole room. You gotta throw.
Yeah.
You gotta throw your drinks. Throw this. Throw that. Um, attack buses. This is
Yeah.
like
Police at buses.
you know, this is literally the effort that you have to go to like get inside like tough guys' heads, isn't it? You've got to like be violent, be aggressive, be loud, be bold, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah. It's all about aggression and, you know, getting in people's faces and talking smack.
And of course, that sells pay-per-views as well, doesn't it?
It does.
And that's the only other way that
It
you're doing
does. It does. Do you see any people in CS talking smack, like talking up the game before like a match or anything like that? Does that ever happen?
You know, that doesn't really happen anymore. Back in like 2013, 2014, that used to happen a little bit. Can you remember Taz on Virtus Pro? Like
Rings a bell,
Taz
but,
was the in-game leader on Virtus Pro, and he used to like talk smack and laugh and like scream. But nowadays you can't really do it because CS, you've got soundproof booths, you play in different rooms, you like this is at LAN. Because before, what they used to do is they used to just put 10 PCs back to back and then put a cardboard sheet between you with a bit of branding on it. That's what they used to do. And
yep.
and nowadays like the esports come such a long way, and you could just like shout at each other. Like you'd wear sound cancelling headphones, but you could still hear what the other team were doing and whatever. And like that would put English speaking teams at a massive disadvantage because the other team would be able to understand what you're saying. So if you're talking in like Polish, like Virtus Pro, you got a big advantage there because the opponents can't necessarily hear what you're saying. And this is just like how far the esports come.
Okay, wow. I'm kind of surprised but not surprised by that. You know, I feel like MMA is the
MMA is definitely like very different in that respect. So MMA is very like smack talk like, and lots of like shit talking and everything. But yeah, obviously this game 4-3 right now, ground zero. They're on the T side. They hit the 3-0 scoreline at the start, and of course Grayhound Gaming then returning with 4. They've obviously got the AWP there for lots of automatic rifles. Welcome back.
Yeah, my internet dropped out.
That's that old Aussie internet.
Yeah.
Old Aussie internet, of course.
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to
it's like
stream
peak time.
Game of Thrones or something. Yeah.
So yeah, we've got an interesting game on the cards, Ben. AWPs on both teams. Zemp and Sicko with the pair of AWPs right now. Of course, 3 lots of AUGs for the CTs. And then an SG, triple AK-47 for the Ts. The other player, Urkas, holding that M4A4, Dexter, flashed out, tries to go for the peak, hits the headshot, and he's still alive as well. So that's a frag without any trade potential. And as the Molotov pours through, it's Malta to find one from behind. This is going to be hard to keep this A site under wraps, especially with the nades raining in. Void's the next in line. Nice shot with the AWP. And Sicko, he's got the angle covered. Bomb dropped. Zemp's got a whole load of work to do. And he's still got that AWP in hand. It's the wraparound. He gets found. It's 5-3. So a nice round there. You saw how they play together as a team. And pretty much took the site all together.
Yeah, as it should be. You know, you gotta rush that bomb site together.
I guess in MMA, like I guess teamwork isn't as big of a thing, but like I guess you train in teams, don't you? So I guess
we do train in teams, and yeah, a lot of fighters, you know, they're as good as their team. And you see a lot of dominant teams out there. You know, like AK, you know, Team Alpha Male, you know, was it ATT? All those gyms, they're really good because they've got the really good training partners. They all train together every day. They train with killers every single day, so it just makes them better.
And I guess for sport, you've got to have that killer instinct. You've got to be able to take the win to them. And I think that reflects quite well on CS as well, because if you know how to play as a team, if you know how to support each other, just having trust and faith in your teammates can make a massive difference coming into games like this.
100%, yeah. And you know, going back to that, you know, training with your training partners and stuff. These guys are training, you know, playing with each other like every day, and if you guys are playing with really good dudes every day, you know, you're gonna get that much better. Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah, you've got to sharpen your swords, haven't you? You've got to be like as key as possible, and
you just can't jump into any public games and, you know, just headshot everyone. Like,
yeah, you've got to go for serious practice, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, match unpaused. We're back into the game. Grayhound Gaming, they're on a streak of 6. They've got the AWP and 4 lots of rifles. It's only really Sicko and Dexto finding frags right now. The other 3 players only on 10 kills between the 3 of them. And Dexter on his own. He's got 12 kills and 15 frags for Sicko. So they're definitely doing all the heavy lifting in the past 6 rounds. And Ground Zero can't contest these 3 players. And that's the dangerous thing about a team like Grayhound, is anybody can step up at any time. We saw Ground Zero win as a team during the pistol and the follow-ups and then the initial rifle round as well. But now, as soon as Grayhound Gaming, they've had proper rifles in their hands, they've just been dominating here on Overpass.
Yeah, they're smashing it with those. You know, everyone's running AUGs and 4s. We got an ARM.
There's the Molotov pouring downstairs, forces Ground Zero away. He wanted the opening picks with the AWP, and he's managing to find one. Of course, Dexter with another. This is a good start for Grayhound, but as the B push comes through, this is a difference of approach from Ground Zero. There's the opening frag. They've got another 2 players stacked down below. Malta, Urcast, both here, and now it's down to Urcast. He was the pivotal player in the last game, and it's a nice triple spray down to end the 7th for Grayhound. Beautiful stuff there. And you saw that's just Urcast, one of those dormant players earlier, Ben. Just he was slipping in the first half, and now coming back into the game with a big triple. What does that do for your confidence if you're on a losing streak and then you find a big win?
Oh man, it's massive. Like, being on a losing streak sucks, and to know that you can get some wins and get some kills and stuff, you know, definitely boosts your confidence.
And then being on a winning streak as well is the complete opposite, isn't it? You're carrying all of that momentum. There's a bit of pressure, like when are we going to lose? Like, as that streak continues, you just want it to carry on. Oh, look at this from Urcast. Dominating the previous round, and it's another triple kill for him.
Wow.
Switches out to the AK-47, and he's done practically everything right now. Finally drops, but Dexter and Sicko is there to clean up, and Grayhound, they're starting to activate. They're starting to come alive, aren't they?
They're coming back.
Yeah, that was great teamwork on the B bomb site. Urcast, he lost 2 teammates, and then he stepped up in their absence. Now they've almost tripled the scoreline of Ground Zero. Another good CT side for them. And if they can get up to double digits, up to 10, 11, maybe even 12 rounds, they will be very heavy favourites going into the second half. Look at Urcast. He's moving out again. Straight through the Molotov. Is another triple kill as well, supported from Malta. They've got a bit of company in the back, and both drop. Dick Stacy's there above. And Panic, 1v2, but gets assassinated.
They're taking it over, man.
And the other thing that they're doing as well is they're dominating the economy of this T side. They're never able to get consecutive buys together. And it means that, yeah, they apply a bit of pressure in one round, and then all of that progress that they made completely lost going into the next.
How hard is it to come back in CS?
Super hard. Like, the economy's been revamped to favor the underdog a little bit, but the mental game, which people don't really take into account a lot of the time, is so important in CS. If you're not feeling confident, you're going to miss way more shots. It's going to suck. It feels really bad to be on the receiving end. And Grayhound, they've won 9 rounds in a row. And look at this boost right up top. This is creative. And nobody's going to peek it. Oh, there's the first. It's Urcast just to pick apart another one. He gets taken away, and there is a spray down. Malta, another one to find. Over from behind. And now Sicko has to find this shot. He does. Both players on the T side are low, and now they have to move into B. Smoke's dropped. There's the Molotov on the site. That kind of forces them away. And Void spotted in midair. Dick Stacy, last player to find the frags. Good double there. It's double digits for Grayhound. So yeah, they're completely smashing this one up. I was feeling a little scared for them as well, because Ground Zero, they took the first 3 rounds. They had like good performances, and now they're starting to struggle a massive amount.
I think Grayhound was they're trying to put on a good show, so they kind of let them take the lead a little bit in the race, and just
you think they're just
back.
Trying to be good sportsmen?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, maybe.
Malta, did you catch that pair of frags? It was fully flashed, turned 90 degrees, and then able to turn another 90 to find the second man.
Yeah.
And it shows how
sick.
much the confidence has been shaken from Ground Zero. You'd always want to trade that out. But here today, that just has not happened. What's happening in this Twitch chat then? We've got... Apparently, Dick Stacy's sleeping. Do you like that name, by the way? Dick Stacy's quite famous for his name.
Yeah. What we got? We got Math here.
Yeah, what's your favorite name out of these 10 players? What would you say?
My favorite what?
Your favorite name, like the favorite alias.
Favorite name? Probably.
Ooh.
I don't know, man. Probably like. Probably like Panic.
I was gonna say Panic as well. I think that's like the coolest gamer tag there.
That's pretty cool.
I did not expect you to go for Panic. I thought you were gonna go for like something funny. I thought you were gonna go for Dick Stacy. Or Burn, Are You Okay? Yeah. I thought you were gonna go for him.
Nah.
But yeah, Panic is like a sick name.
That's cool. I like it.
That's one that you can keep for life. We all know that he made it when he was like a kid. But,
yeah.
But now he's like grown up with it and everything. It's matured. Ooh, that's a TK, and then the second man from Grayhound going down. Cast, the only time he's really died on this B site has just been to his teammate, who shot him in the back with about 10 bullets and a beautiful headshot to finish another one. At the end of the half, it's going to be 11-4.
Man, you weren't lying. These guys don't mess around. These guys are really good. Really clean shots. You guys are killing it. Good teamwork.
Crazy stuff. So 4-11 at halftime as Grayhound lead at the end of the half.
Can't get him off that thing. Up all night he is.
Stamina. Don't underestimate it.
Dedication! Ready, let's go! That's just what we need!
We are back, everybody. 4-11 in this matchup. And I'm still joined by Ben 10 MMA. How are you doing? You should go and check him out on, is it Twitter and Instagram and all the rest of it? So
Twitter, Instagram, Ben10 MMA. That's Ben10 MMA.
I'll pop that in the Twitch chat as well, so people can check you out as well.
Check me out. Haven't been posting much recently. I'm kind of on like my off season right now. Just had a fight. And I'm just kind of just doing stuff around the house and playing some games and stuff, and that's about it.
You've always got to have off time, and like all professionals do that. In esports, you've got like teams like Astralis, like best team in the world. They were in their peak, and then they took a bit of a break because they want to keep that form. They don't want to get burnt out. And you see that amongst like most of the top teams, like Fnatic when they were at the top, they took a couple of breaks as well, and it's like it's sad for the viewers because they want to see those guys compete, but at the end of the day, it's for like the longevity of the sport, and maybe their career would be like 3-5 years longer if they just took those breaks. So it's obviously really important.
Yeah, no joke. These guys are training. These guys are like at home training like 8 hours a day, and it takes a lot of physical and mental stress on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and you're sat in front of a PC screen as well. If you're playing too much, you just might not be able to catch your drift. But this time Ground Zero do level it up. It's 1v2 now. Void coming into the A bomb site. He needs to find the pair of frags and the defuse, but with a bit of team damage there, Dexter. He's only got one bullet in the barrel. It has to be Sicko to finish it off. 4-12. So 4-12 here. This isn't close, is it, Ben?
Start.
This is very one-sided.
It is, yeah, but kind of what we expected. We all wish the underdogs to win, but you know, it's only special for a reason because it barely ever happens. So
yeah, and that's kind of what everybody watches these sort of matches for, to see underdogs compete and to take down some of the best in the scene. Of course, Grayhound, they've been super convincing throughout this whole tournament. This round, it's just Pistols and Ground Zero getting chopped up. So how long are you taking a break for? When are we going to see Ben 10 MMA back in action?
Oh, man. Well, I'm doing a lot of traveling coming up in the next month. I'm actually going back to the U.S., see my family. That's where I'm originally from. And then I'm going to Europe. I'm going to Denmark first to watch my wife fight for the WBO world title fight. So
that's gonna be
it's
phenomenal.
going to be some exciting times coming up. And then after that, we're going to tour around Europe for a bit and see you guys, of course, in London.
Phenomenal. Love to have you. Love to have you. And Abe saying in chat saying, and London, and London.
And London.
Denmark is the best one. Says in all caps, "I'm from Denmark." Maybe you
I'm from
should.
Denmark. Yeah.
Maybe you should come along and watch the fight.
Yeah. It's gonna be in Horsens. And I never heard of the city until I had to look it up.
I haven't actually heard of it
But-
either.
Yeah, it's a small town. It's like 55,000 people. Just strange for a placement of a world title
Yeah.
fight, but maybe that's where she's from. We don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not sure because obviously Denmark has got some like fairly big sporting
Horsens has a
cities as
good
well.
handball team, says Denmark guy.
See, the
City sucks though. Oh.
you shouldn't have let him let his hopes down like that.
Yeah.
We should have got all the hopes up, and then
We'll
and then
be
let
in
you get there.
we'll be in Copenhagen for a few days though. So there's that.
Nice frags onto the B bomb site. It's the AK-47 to chip in next. They know exactly where Mo's playing from. He's being finished. It's 14-4, and this one does seem kind of over, doesn't it? Ape Zane says that she's fighting the world title WBO fight. They are a serious power couple.
She is fighting a Dane, and us Aussies are really strong.
Yeah. So you've got like the
we
home...
live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've
we
got-
live in an area that is full of dangerous animals and poisonous snakes and
Like
everything can kill you.
kangaroos.
Kangaroos can come out and jump in front of your car and kill you
Smash
and
up your property.
try to box with you every day. So
Is
she's
that
in for a
why? Is
fight.
that why Australians are such decent fighters? Because they're always fighting kangaroos.
Yeah, pretty much. They're always trying to fight us.
So obviously, fighting for the title in Denmark, like massive event there. You've got like the home field disadvantage, so to say. How does that affect you as a fighter when you're playing away from home?
For some people, some people it can be bad. Like, you know, the home crowd is cheering against you. But like in some cases, it's really good. Like for me, I like fighting in enemy territory because it's like a challenge for me, and no one's rooting for me. Yeah, it's just an opportunity for me. It's just the way you frame it in your head. You know, it could be like a big downside for you, like everyone's cheering against you, whatever. Everyone's throwing tomatoes at you or something. Who knows?
And of course,
just
this
spin
happens
around
in
and just-
esports as well.
Yeah,
where you're
100%,
playing
everywhere.
on the enemy home field. It's 15-4 right now, and the potential last round coming into the B bomb site. Grayhound absolutely battering this game. Grayhound Ground Zero, have only won one round since that initial streak, and this is all fallen apart. They haven't won anything throughout this second half. After the pistol round and follow-up, they've only gone one round as of that. This could have very easily been a 16-0, but it isn't. It's a 16-4. Greyhound versus Ground Zero. Obviously, not quite going the distance
Dang.
just then. That was quite a match.
KO. Yeah.
That was well and truly a KO, wasn't it? That was quite
It
a
would be a
one-sided
KO.
affair. Yeah.
That would be, if it was scored around, it'd be like a 10-6.
I don't know how many people in the chat like that joke, but I like that joke. You got my full appreciation for that one.
Yeah. Well, if you know the sport, you would like it. So
Yeah, well, I love a little bit of MMA as well. So, you know
Yeah,
what?
we know you
You know what? Throw in the MMA jokes. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Counter Strike as well. What an outstanding performance from Greyhound in both the previous maps. 16-5 against Chiefs, which is probably even more impressive than the 16-4 that they just landed against Ground Zero. A convincing matchup for them, and a great day. They've gone 2-0 again on the ESEA MDL scoreboard. So they're right near the top of this scoreboard now with 5 wins and just the 1 loss earlier this season. In order, they're 5 wins and 0 losses. So I think the only team right now, they are the only team along with Breakaway who could even go flawless in the MDL. You barely ever see it. You have to win 17 matches in a row. Very difficult to do. Well, that's all we've got time for today. 2 outstanding matches for ESEA. I'd like to say a big thank you to Ben Wynn for joining us. Thank you very much, Ben.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was fun. That was my very first competitive match I've actually watched from start to finish.
Beautiful stuff. And remember, you can check him out. It's Ben10 MMA. That's over in the Twitch chat now. So go and check him out on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff if you want to see people get punched in the face. Thank you very much for watching today, everybody. We'll be back very shortly for more ESEA action. But until next time, we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Can't get him off that thing. Up all night he is.
Stamina. Don't underestimate it.
Dedication! Ready, let's go! That's just what we need!
Gets one. 1v1. Freiberg now. He's on the site. He gets one. And he gets the headshot and the defuse. Are you freaking kidding me, Freiberg?
Oh, yeah!
Another man going down, and it is only Shazam left. 1 versus 3 here. This is a deadly dangerous display that I don't think is going to come to fruition. He's got 30 seconds to try and find this bomb plant. And he does so, but he needs all 3 frags right here. Shazam, there's the first. Back between boxes and a great flick for the second. He knows that Fugly is closing in, but with the AK-47, he could actually finish off this map right here. Shazam needs the 3rd and final pickup, but this has to be a fast shot. Misses, and now he can close in, but it's the no-scope. Shazam, unbelievable stuff.
But Mixwell still has to sneak his way out of A main, and he's got company from behind. That nade right over the top isn't going to do anything but a fast flick on 1 all in the second. Mixwell blasts his way out of that situation with a pair of frags and 28 HP to his name. Now he needs to rotate towards the B bomb site. He's only got 10 seconds left on the clock. I'm not sure he's got enough time for this one. That bomb takes 4 seconds to plant, and he needs to get it last possible second. How does he manage it? Now the rotate has to come through. A 1 versus 3 that seemed impossible earlier now seems almost probable. And it might be pistol in hand to try and crack this one. Makes his way through. It's Deagle out instead. Him closing up the distance. Adrian behind in the flick.
E1. Clutch scenario. Order. Really looking for another round right here. Valiance is 1 shot away with any gun today.
Oh my goodness! INS shoots right over his head. Oh my god, he was 1 bullet away. And suddenly it's 9-1. Valiant showing off some backwards bunny hopping skills. Oh, that was right above his head.